welcome to another edition of Extra Connections. I am James Lott Jr. I am, and I'm so black right now. Let's get some light on me. Ooh, there I am. I'm here. I'm here. No. Yeah, there we go. Now you and I are the same coloring again. We're back. We're a guest, and I love talking to guests who are moving forward, moving upwards and onwards. And I like having him back on the show. He was on the show before. He's back. We're going to monitor his progress in this business, in this wacky business that we call entertainment. And also because the person he's one of those folks who likes to give back also. And so all this is going to be so much fun. We're going to find out what he's been up to. Last time we talked to him, he had an injury he was recovering from. And I mean, just in his name, I just feel uplifted already. It's Timothy, I believe, Lamont. Hello, friend.
Hey, Mr. Lotz, it's a pleasure to be on your show. I'm appreciative for you having me again, man. It's a blessing.
Yeah, we
How
have
you
a
doing?
well, please, what do you say?
How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. I thought I had COVID, and I don't. I took a test, you guys, and it came back negative.
Good
I,
deal.
I had just a regular old-fashioned cold. I never get sick. Like, I never get
Mm,
sick. And I was like, well, I don't feel right. And I feel really achy, and because I just don't get sick. The last time I got sick was COVID a year and a half ago. So I was like, let me just test it. And it's negative, folks. So I'm feeling good. So I'm doing all my emergency and my water and doing all that. And they say feed a cold. I'm feeding the cold. And we're gonna be better. So I'm doing okay today. I'm happy to be here with you. Um,
wonderful. That's wonderful.
yeah, so good. So number one, so folks who are listening, I actually want to add this is totally off script because I had nothing, I wasn't planning on this. He's wearing a shirt, for you guys off camera, that's Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee is, he's a legend, obviously. There he is, a legend. I just want to ask you, what is it about Bruce Lee that you like?
I feel like him and we have a lot in common. He's one that takes care of himself. He's one that's a dreamer, all about pursuing the dream and being still, understanding, his body is water, made of water, and it's our job to protect it and protect our kingdom. So that's a lot of Bruce Lee that resonates with me. He's a fantastic human being, man, and he died unfortunately, had an unfortunate death, but a person like Bruce Lee is a someone that I model, a role model, and look up to.
I read a book on water on our bodies. Actually, it's funny you bring that up. Because folks were you always hear the whole thing in school. We're 70% water, like well, you don't really know what that means. Read this book though, it really goes into the molecular structures and just also our mental structure and what that really means. So it's funny you brought that up because I did this book with I forgot the name of the book, and I know you're gonna bring that up. So, folks, I'll find the book. I posted on the website and everything. I'll post that up there. But it's a great book on water and how and why we should drink water and why and everything. Because as I'm saying, I haven't been feeling good the last couple of days, but I feel like I'm getting better faster because I drink lots of water. And there's certain types of water that works for you too.
Really good.
Yeah. So
Correct.
yeah,
Correct. Very correct.
you're
Yes,
in
sir.
Kentucky. So how's the water there in general?
Uh, right now it's raining really heavy. I think for the next few days it will rain a lot. Um, I think the water here in Louisville, Kentucky, they say it's fine, but I'm not one that loves to consume a lot of the water from a faucet. I like to drink like not purified water, but the water that is alkaline. So
You too.
water does the body good. That's
Yep.
the truth. That's a true fact. So, but the importance, all water doesn't taste the same, and every water isn't as clean as they market it. So,
Yes. I'm actually 800 years old, but I drink water.
yeah,
Uh,
that's good.
let's say, okay, I'll go for 800. Yeah. Me and Frederick Douglass rub together. Exactly. But that's not about water. No, like, some don't drink water. I mean, I think, see, I know, I'm kind of being semi serious, but yeah, I think water has helped me over the years, helped with my skin. and organ function and just flushing stuff out. We put so much stuff in our bodies. Water is the purest
Mhm.
form. We can't drink
Yeah.
water in LA either. I have to have bottled water. Our water is horrible out here. That's a shame. It's a shame because I'm by the beach. I'm surrounded by water and I can't drink it. So
Mm.
I get the alkaline water too, and so yeah, we love that. So yes, I come from a family of water drinkers. We all drink water,
Yeah, that's right.
and
Good.
we're all in our early thousands. We look good. Um, like we all look great.
Said Frederick Douglass.
Yeah, exactly. Frederick Douglass, all of them back then. Harriet Tubman, we're all together. It's great. So here's the deal. Last time speaking of health, this is a great way to segue into health. Um, Last time we were talking to you, you're recovering from an injury. So how are you? How are you feeling? How are you doing physically?
And I have my days, especially on this rainy day, which is awkward, man. What they say is true. Like the pains are, they come and go when the weather is bad, and then if I have to move it around all the time and get that proper blood flow flowing, when it's really achy, it's important for me to massage, do the proper massages, get the point, move the whatever the if it has any inflammation, move it towards my heart. Just be careful and stay away from things that I used to do. I don't play basketball anymore. Just my normal daily activities unchanged, and it's important to stay, stay focused on what the things that can't harm me.
So what are you doing these days that can't harm you? What's people at home maybe listening, going, "Yeah, I feel the same way." So what are you kind of? What are a couple of examples of things that you're doing that's
So
harming?
I have a good friend that is a physical therapist. He's taught me a lot of stretches. I do a lot of stretches at home. I do a lot of stretches with the stretching bands, a lot of like sort of like yoga, a lot of lunges, squats without weights, and just things of that nature. I do a lot of push-ups. I do a lot of things without weights now, but the key is to always, do the proper movement. Like I learned some stuff from Bruce Lee as well. Um, because I like to kickbox too. That's one thing I love, but I sort of slowed down. However, but some things that I learned and to keep myself, healthy.
Yeah, no, there's. I just want people to know if there is, and why I asked him to voice what he's doing because people out there might think I can't move, I can't bend over. There's things you can do without having to bend over or go hard at the gym. There's always any kind of movement and stretching. Stretching apparently is like I'm learning about that too. How it really does make a difference. And let's tie in water. If you have, and I'm not a, I mean, I'm a former nurse, but I'm not a licensed physical therapist or like that. But I do know for a fact drinking water does help with joints, does help with inside movement, and when you learn how to stretch correctly, both those things can help you. And you can do it in your chair, right? You can do it, like you said, you can do it, and you can do it on,
Exactly.
yeah. Anyway, you can do it all wherever,
Anywhere.
anywhere.
On the floor,
Yeah,
in the bed.
yeah.
Yeah, you can do it anywhere.
So, folks,
And for me,
please,
for a lot of like consuming a lot of the wrong foods too, that can changing your diet, watching what you eat. For me, I like to fast at least 12 hours a day, which is, it seems awkward to some people that doesn't understand, but it helps a natural flow and keep my body and maintain a good weight, and I feel good, when I'm performing. I feel good when I'm doing everything that I want to. So like it's important to take care of yourself in every way possible.
yeah. And it also helps with in the future. See, I'm in the future. I'm ahead of him in age, and I am realizing a lot of things I probably should have took care of earlier that I'm dealing with them now. And it's just a cautionary tale. Just like you start, the younger you start, you can start anytime, folks. Even at my age, you can start anytime. But the younger you start, that helps avoid things later.
Yes, sir.
It is. I agree with that.
Yes, sir.
I'm seeing that happen now. So take it from him, take it from me. Just like like I said, learning how to stretch the correct way, learning how to, just how to consume certain things. And that will help you. I mean, I know, I get it. There is food out there that tastes so good. Oh my God, it tastes
So good.
so good. I mean, like your
And we
heart
have to be
goes
so
warm.
disciplined.
Oh, but I'm saying, let's just first of all, how good the food is. The food is so good. You want to slap your mama, grandma, auntie, cousin. The butter, the gravy, the sugar, I mean, all the just anything. I mean, there's so much food out there. It's so good. That's just not good for you. That's why
Yes,
it's
indeed.
comfort food because it comforts you in a way that it's like, oh no, it's not fair. It's not fair at all. As Black folk, we have to really be careful because all our food is good, but not good for us all the time. So you got to find just
Right.
healthier choices of it. You can still make some things healthier and it tastes good, but let's not get it twisted, folks. Some things taste better the bad way.
You're not lying, man.
You know it
It's
does. I'm
true.
sorry, it just does. And you can do moderation in some things, but I'm just saying though, it's we're laughing on here, joking about, but it's the truth. I mean, let's just be real. It is, but you have to figure out what's more important: you living a long time and healthily a long time, or eating anything you want and just having problems over and over again. So you just got to figure that out. That's very individual choice,
Exactly.
right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Sir.
Now you have a son, which we talked about, and I want to ask you, since you've been trying to get back on your feet again, and just the last injury and all that stuff, what part does he play in that? Like, is it you feel like I'm his dad? He needs me. I gotta get back. Like what part does he play in that for you for getting better?
And this time period has been so tough for the both of us. It's been a sacrifice because I had to leave and go to Baltimore for at least 6, 7 months, and now I'm back. But I'm struggling to get back financially because I lost a really good job that I had. But things are it's finding its flow because I'm staying in it. I'm not giving up no matter what, and I'm still finding time to see my son, and that's just the way life is. No matter what some obstacles are going to stand in your way, but that's how you respond to it. And I'm always going to respond the best way possible because I'm a thinker.
How do you give us an example of how you do stay? How do you still believe? What's the example for that?
And so it's really so like you remain hopeful regardless. That's something that life lessons has taught me. It's the past, the things that I've been through in the past, like losing my mom, losing my father, losing a job. It's the history of the heartfelt, the pain, and that's taught me how to navigate moving forward, especially with what's going on right now. And that's where my focus is really locked in on this music and where I can take it. I feel like great things are going to happen. It's just all about staying in the fight no matter what.
So that's a great segue into that. So okay, so you've been getting better, getting back, getting reacclimated back in Kentucky and all that. Well, you've traveled, you're getting all kinds of stuff going on. What can you share with us right now that's kind of coming up for you? What's going on? What's going on?
I'm signed to a few sync agencies. One is based out in California, Los Angeles, California. It's their Imaginary Friends. One of their biggest clients is Young and the Restless and world's funniest home videos. So I'm signed with them. I'm signed with Fusion. That it's a non-exclusive deal, and they like one of my songs that I had recorded with Coca-Cola in Los Angeles, which is out of this world, and that is they like it for several reasons because the song it fits with youth dramas, feel good mantras, just a lot of it has a lot of sync potential. So soon or later it could be on TV or TV or film. There's just a lot of opportunities coming to play because the knowledge is power. And then I'm also went to Level Up in Ultimate Sync, which was in Canada. I went to Vapor Music and recorded some music out there, and I recorded some music for brands that major sports brands, and man, it's just a phenomenal thing going on right now. And again, it's all because of one, the man upstairs, and then me just staying on pace and never giving up, regardless of what I'm going through.
So let's explain to people a little bit. What are sync companies? Like you said, you signed a couple of these companies. What are they? What is their mission in relation to you?
So their mission is to get some of the songs that are in their library of mine synced to television and film, and it can happen at any given time. And I had to sign contracts, of course, and I have a music management that it's like another browser that I keep my catalog on for all my metadata, my IPI, the PRO, and a lot of that is copyrighting your music, of course, and then writing out all my lyrics and keeping them on Google Docs, and I keep everything stored in a safe place where when it comes time that I have these opportunities like that, I can send them to sync agencies uh, without it being a headache. And that's how they want it. They want it simple, make it simple and easy for them. And then they'll listen to your music. Like last night, the other night, I sent my music to Marvel Studio, the post-production music director, and he loved the song too. So there's potential there. So man, I'm grateful. You never know what can happen, and you have to step out and take that leap of faith. And I know it's scary too. You're scared to talk to people that are in these big titles, and I am, but I'm not. I want something for myself, and I encourage those that are listening to find your voice and find what you are, find your purpose.
The thing is, folks, because you are an artist, we're artists, and what we create is a piece of us in anything we create, whether it's painting, dancing, music, singing, whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. These shows I put out, they're a part of me. I'm putting out a part of me in these shows. So I can understand where it's a little for people out there watching this going, wow, he did that. And like, how does it? It can be a little daunting at first because people are judging your work. They're looking over your work to see where they can place it. And you're thinking, my songs are good. I know they're good. So I mean, they should go everywhere. But it's a specific thing and it's not, but it's nothing to do with you, so to speak. It's kind of like, but still, you're the artist, and it's my babies. I'm putting out in front of everybody. That must be a little. It must be a little scary.
It is. It is. So I had a listening uh, in Nashville like a week or two ago, and the Lionsgate, the head of Lionsgate music was listening to my song, and it felt scary, but I was like, I deserve this. I'm here for a reason, and they chose my song for a reason. So whenever you put everything into your music, like especially quality is everything. Quality is your budget. So when you put the best quality out there, and then you put the best vocals on it, nothing can pass you up. You just give it your best shot. That's what I do.
I agree with that. That's a great thing. But just folks, because this is called Extra Connections, just like we're trying to help you connect. If you have dreams out there, and it doesn't matter where you're from, where you're at nowadays, because now we have the world's small, the internet, the world's small. That he is going out there and pursuing the stuff he got with these agencies. They're actually shopping his work. He's being listened to by, like you just said, he just dropped Marvel, Lionsgate, all these little things. It's like these are names that's possible for you to. I work with different networks also, and so it's funny when I have a meeting with CBS or Sony or for a show they'll be a do or whatever. It's like, yeah, I told you the PR people I work. It's like at first you're kind of like, oh my god, do I belong here? And it's like, no, we do belong here. Timothy belongs
Yes,
here.
sir.
James belongs here. We belong here. We put something out that they clearly thought about something about it. right?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
How do
That's
you,
correct, man.
please go ahead.
I just received so I pitched my story to a magazine, and they have an audience over 100K readers here in Kentucky, and they love my story, and we're going to do a follow-up October the 21st, the week of October 21st, and then that magazine may get published late in January. So I wanted to mention that, and I'm just grateful. That's that's what that was for, just grace, thankful to God, because you never know what can happen until you take those steps.
If you could,
Just reach out, take a chance.
if you could design your future, what do you want it to look like?
Man, I just want peace. I want my life to be peaceful. I want my son's future to he him not to have anything to worry about. But that's really that's not possible. But his future kids. And I want to see my grandkids. If he has some kids, I want to be able to just build a solid foundation, just something that I never had. I didn't have it with my father. I wanna be that leader, the man that gets to smile and see his son become a father, his son choose a career and be successful at it. His son see a wife or to have a wife, own a home. That's really successful to me. That's truly all I truly care about and being a good person in this world. That's peace.
As a grandfather myself, who didn't have a father really either, I was able to be the father I didn't have. So I think you're doing the same thing. You're being the father you didn't really have. And I'm the grandfather really now. So I'm like, I'm having a great, I love my grandkids. I feel old, but other than that, I love having my grandkids. I never thought I had grandkids this young, but I'm happy to have them. And it's like, and I don't have sons, I have daughters. So watching them parent, but I have grandsons now. So it's kind of like I get to actually have some of that. Cause I wish I had a son. I do. I wish I had a son. It didn't happen, but I'm not doing it now, folks. That's happening now. I'm done raising children. Ugh, I'm done. But I no thank you. But I do. It's one of the things I wish I had had a son. And if I have one out there, just kidding. So I was I say that was when I walked through the door. I'm like, who are you? Um, it could happen. I had a wild youth. Could happen. But so I admire that. So I always think if you're a dad and watching your son, and there's a whole lineage thing. I just think it's kind of cool. But folks, I can tell you at home, he is being there for his son as much as he can, and so I had to meet his son, and he's a cute little kid, and so he's already a learner. He likes to learn, and that's right there. Education, can't take that away from us. They've always said that, right? They've always said that. As long as we know how to
Man,
education, you can't take that away from us.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, that's what I said the other day. If I never I didn't have to get the Marvel guy's credential. I didn't need that. All I wanted was knowledge. That's all I wanted because of the rest will come. You give me 10 minutes of knowledge, I'll do the rest.
I did too. I'm the same kind of person. I'm like, just get me in the room, we'll figure it all out, right? And I'm a sponge.
Correct.
I'm sure you're a sponge too. You're every situation, you're like gathering information and putting it in there and putting
Mm,
it here, right? That's how we do. That's how you
yes,
got to do
sir.
it. Because
Yes,
every
sir.
we are doing the fact that you're in rooms with name brands, Coca Cola, Lions, whatever. That is a blessing. There are folks out there who never get there, who never get there for whatever reasons, never get there. You're very fortunate. I'm very fortunate that we get to we get to get there. We can't forget that.
Yeah.
We can't forget
No,
that.
not at all.
Because this business is tough. This business makes you doubt yourself. It makes like, what's going on? Why? But the fact that you're in certain rooms already, that's good. That's a great thing. And so, folks listening to this and watching this, I want you to know that it's possible. It's totally possible. Um, can you name?
Yes.
I believe. Can you name three things? Three things. Like I can count three things that you feel are essential in working hard in this business.
Man, dedication,
Okay.
remaining motivated,
Motivation. Yeah.
and, being a listener.
Mm, I like it. Know when to shut up and listen. Seriously.
Be a listener.
I know when to shut the F up. There are people who are smarter than I am, and people who know where I sit there, I listen. Sure, tell me, please tell me everything. I had something earlier today. Someone gave me some advice on something. I was like, I don't get upset. Please, can you say that slower, please, so I can write that down? You know, I'm like, I always take stuff in. The education never stops. It should never stop. Never.
Yeah, that's correct.
So I'm gonna go with you. And I think when I
When
believe says listen, he's meaning like listen with everything, not just your ears. Like listen with your heart, right? Listen with your mind, listen with your soul. I'm sure you mean that's what you're talking about, like just listening.
that's it. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
What I mean, sometimes you really have to sit still because we be in such a hurry to get where we want to be, and that doesn't work that way, unfortunately. And there's no shortcuts.
Yeah, okay, can you please, I believe, say that one more time for the folks in the back, for the people back here listening.
There,
One time. Say it again, please.
there are no shortcuts in anything that we do or pursue. None.
Folks, listen to that, please. I've had so many mentees get upset and they try shortcuts and it always bites them in the behind. There is no true shortcut, kids, not at all. And my addition to to that would be continue working on your stuff, your craft, whatever it is, so you're always ready.
Get
I
ready.
would say luck favors the prepared. There's no
Mhm.
such thing as luck. That's the whole point. What they mean is you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. Basically, luck favors the prepared. It's more about the prepared part. So
Mhm.
I believe is always ready. You're ready, aren't you? You're ready for stuff.
Yes, sir. I am. I am. Stay ready.
You're ready. That's the thing. Just stay ready and just kind of and make connections like this. We made a connection some months ago. We made a connection. Keeping your connections fresh. We follow each other online. We support each other online, and just like that kind of stuff. I'm talking all the time. That's the thing too is that you have to kind of stay in people's orbits. And it's like make sure people know you're around, that you're doing stuff. Um, and it's all valuable, and it's not soul sucking or anything. It's all just part of the part of how things go. And I know with us. I know for us it's genuine. Sometimes you may not get anybody who's genuine, but they like you. They're fine. Just it's fine too. Just
Mhm.
let them know you're still around because people may say
Right.
no now and say yes later.
Exactly.
You know that happens, right? You know
Right.
that happens.
That's correct. That's
Mhm.
correct. Like you said, luck favors the prepared. If you prepare, keep preparing. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Like we said this
Yep.
time and time out. Man, that's something to drill in your head right there. Just it keeps me up at night.
Because I think people nowadays, I think it's some of the younger generations want instant gratification because we get that. You want, oh, I want this. Go on the phone. Here it is. I needed a COVID test this
Mhm.
morning. I got it. I ordered it at 11 o'clock. Got here at 7 in the morning. Like we're used to that. But when it comes to stuff like
Mhm.
this, there is no shortcut. That's the thing.
Nah.
You can't just skip steps.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't work that way. Just doesn't work that way. And that's fairy tales. That's in movies and shit. That doesn't always happen. And folks who are
Mhm.
overnight sensations usually have been working on it for years.
Yeah, about 15, 20 years.
Yeah, yeah. There's suddenly a big hit. But these are going, that
Mm.
person was in that movie back in 2005. Like, yeah, they were around that long. Like they were working
Mm.
at they had they said motivation, all that stuff. They were doing it. And they're
Yeah,
hey,
they experience the hardships, the neglect, the jealousy. They experience so much on that road. It's a tough road, and it can make a person heart cold, and especially when the nights they're extremely dark, and then nobody's listening, nobody really knows how that person feels or even checks on them. It could be, it's a tough road, it's a tough journey, and um, you know exactly what I mean when I say that. But that part is that's the toughest part of this walk, just the having no support. But they come when it blows,
Oh,
you
I sure
know.
do. You know that. Oh, that's what kills me. I have a nice little group of people. We support each other, but there are others I know that don't. And when they see me have a success of some sort, so hi, how you doing? I saw what you did. It's like you were. Oh my god! Oh yeah. And they're like, okay. And luckily, I know what's going on. So I don't. So I don't sort of
Yeah.
anyway. So I don't. I don't give a shit. But I'm just like, okay. I don't care. I'll tell somebody they're tired in their face. I know.
Yeah.
But I get where that comes from. Everybody wants to be with the sure thing.
Hmm.
But to me, the sure thing is the person who is always on that path and making things happen along the way. To me, I'll bet on that. I'll bet on you, I believe, before I bet on somebody else who has one big success and that's it.
Hmm.
Because aren't you thinking the long game? I'm not thinking the long game. I want to just slide
Thinking
die.
the long game.
Right.
Thinking the long game. Don't lose your passion for glory,
Nope.
man.
It's the truth.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
I mean, I would be here for a long time. So I
Me
understand
too.
there will be ups and downs. That's just how that works. I mean,
Hmm.
but if you can weather the storms, then when the sunshine comes and the rainbows come, you're great. You're like, okay, I'm here. This is good. And you have more stories to add to yourself. As a songwriter, you have to live some life. That's the whole point, right? That's how you write good songs.
Good songs, correct.
If you had a perfect life, then what would you write about?
I'll be able to tell a story.
Right. You gotta
Yes,
live some
sir.
life. You gotta live some life. Up
Yes,
and good,
sir.
bad and good and sideways and all. You gotta live some life.
Yes,
That
sir.
makes for a better storyteller. I mean, that's kind of the whole point. I mean, our ancestors went through that. I had some amazing
Correct.
grandparents were amazing storytellers. Oh, amazing! They told all kind of stories. My aunts all told all
Mm,
kind of stories. They lived some hard
mm.
times. It was some hard times, but they told some amazing
Man,
stories, right? And it's like that's the point. We're here too to tell stories. Also, that's our whole,
it's
So
our
I love
purpose.
the purpose. Well, thanks again. We're going to be following you some more when you're able to announce a few things specifically. We'll be happy to have you back on again. We'll talk about them and what's going on there and promote that. But I just want to say, I'm on your court always, always rooting for you. I believe and I believe, so I know you're gonna do it because I'm telling you, folks, he's gonna one day he's gonna be like Grammy winner, Oscar nominee, whatever's going on, all this stuff's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I can see it. I can see it happening for you. I know that you are determined to stay the course.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I just put that in my notes the other day.
See,
I'm working on. Yeah, man. Thank you.
yes,
Thank you, Mr. Locke.
you believe it. And your son, I'm sure, is looking at you saying, "My dad is doing good. He's doing good."
Hmm.
So we like that. So, like you said, that's very important too, folks. I have him tell you where you can follow him. We're going to follow what he's doing, his music and other things he's doing. He's a speaker also. He does talks. So I believe, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at ibelieve.com. You spell that IBELI3VE. And all my social media platforms are spelled the same way at I Believe. And then that's it. That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it. You can also, yeah, that's it.
That's
Keep
it.
it simple.
You said it right. No, I went to people at home. A mentor of mine, because I had names for different things. I think this name was over here. He said, James Lott Jr., make everything uniform across the board. So they have to search
Hmm.
for you. He was right. So I believe he's doing the right thing. It's all across the boards. I'll put it in the description below, of course. That's kind of the thing. But I learned the same with I mean, everything James Law Jr. or JL Jimmy. I mean, it's totally simple. So at home, take that advice with you too. You got stuff going on, make it all simple so everybody can just find you easily. The only thing when people searching for you, people like 2 clicks, they're
Hmm.
done. They're done. They
Yeah,
gotta find you.
they're
They don't
done.
like you. Right,
Keep it
exactly.
simple.
Extra Connections is on Facebook. It is. And I'm everywhere at James. Again at James Lott Jr. I'm everywhere. So at JLJ Media, of course. We're here on Wednesdays. We are talking to people like him about their careers and what's going on in their lives and how they make connections. And that's I think it's folks out there. If you know someone who's out there working hard and trying to get a product out there that's that's going to help people or help, let me know. I'm always open to other guests on the show that I don't know about. That's kind of the whole point of the show. I started the show 9 years ago, like that. It's all about connecting with people who are doing positive things. That's all I want to hear about. Please send them to me. We need positivity these days. I need it. You need it. He needs it. We all need it. Send them to me. And everyone, have a great week. We'll see you next time.